okubanga ali duly or fully nominated by the Electoral Commission, the Independent Electoral Commission of Uganda. Akagamba the Independent njagala nnyo kukakatiriza kubanga body eyo oba agency eyo Electoral Commission yo bagamba nti eri independent. Kale byebyo bimu ku bifaananyi ebyaddeyo olunaku lw'eggulu ekkololo olengera President Museveni we yabadde atuukira okubanga abeera nominated ku ssaawa nga zabadde nga nnya ssaawa nnya yasooseewo nga candidate yasoose ku nominating olunaku lw'ejjo. Akakiiko k'ebyokulonda eggulo ka nominatings abantu basatu omuli oyo gwe njogeddeko Yoweri Museveni wa National Resistance Movement NRM, ka nominatings Eliton Joseph Mabirizi wa Conservative Party, ate ka nominating ne Robert Kasibante wa National Peasants Party. Beba basatu abanominatingiddwa olunaku lw'eggulo era kati wetwogerera mu Uganda so far singa embeera yonna ebeera bwetabuka ebyuma ne byekyanga oba byabakamanakira ku makya n'akakiiko kwe ne bagamba nti olwaleero tetugenda kukola omanya nti katulina ba presidential candidates basatu so far ababadde nominated olunaku olw'eggulo. Bonna balina bye bayogeddeko. Bwe bamaliriza okubeera nominated balina bye bayogedde era obutambi obwonna tugenda tubakola. Tutandise ne Yoweri Museveni ye yagambye nti mwebyo bye yayogedde byonna yayogedde bingi nnyo, naye ebyasinze okunkwata nze omubabiro mu byonna kwe kubanga mu nsonga zonna ze yayogeddeko ng'oggyeko ebyenguudo okuwaana Electoral Commission nga bwe yamukoledde akalulu kubanga yateeketeese Lweza, kubanga yalagambye nti bannamawulire b'NRM balina okugyayo ekifaananyi bafune satellite pictures or satellite photos eziraga Lweza, Kajjansi, ebitundu ebyo nga bwe byali mu 1986 ndowooza nga ategeeza nga bakajja oba nga bakawamba okubanga bakulembera eggwanga lino nakaakati embeera nga bwefaanana, ng'ayongera okutegeeza nti ye alabira ddala enkyukakyuka oba enkulaakulana ey'enjawulo ebaddewo mu myaka kaakati tugenda mu 4. Yes, yagambye muba musobola n'okugyayo ekifaananyi ky'e Kampala nga bwe yali ebiseera ebyo. Kale ekifaananyi ekyo tukyakirinze era bwe kinaba kifulumiziddwa era tujja kibalaga wano ku mpewo z'Excel TV naddala ku program Kumaliiri oyonge okulaba emirembe egyo mu 1980 byali bitya, Kampala yali afaanana atya, oba Lweza, Kajjansi, Lubowa wali bufaanana watya. Kale bwe yamalirizaawo nayeyongerayo n'agenda ekkololo kiki ekifaananyi oba ye video gy'olongerako ekkololo. Mobilization ya NRM yabadde nnungi nnyo, njagala okutegeeza nti yabadde gwatagenze ekkololo mobilization yabadde nnungi kubanga twalabye nge kisaawe kyonna okuva wekitandikira nze nafunye omukisa oguyitilayokko nange nabadde ne meeting kumpi awo ekkololo nemmanga nsobola okuba nga nayiseeko awo. Oli ayinza okumbuuza wayadde ogenze naawe mu nsonga za President Museveni? Nedda. Nange nabadde ne meeting awo kumpi ekkololo, naye kye nalengedde ekkololo nga munnamawulire tukozesa nnyo kye tuyita observation. Kye nalengedde ekkololo bavubuka be basinze okuba nga bangi myaka. Bwe njogera ku bavubuka ya meaning the age bracket from the age of bwe nkola mu estimate bulungi okuva average myaka nga 18 paka ku myaka nga 35 37 awo bwe watyo, nga kikulagira ddala nti abavubuka be badde basingamu obungi. Kitegeeza mobilization y'abantu yonna abasinga yabadde mu bavubuka. Omuvubuka ntegeeza youth, ayinza okuba muwala oba mulenzi, naye ntegeeza omuvubuka youth. Yes, when nkozesa ekigambo omuvubuka I don't mean a boy or the male, I mean the youth, both gender. So nalabyeko buses nga zisomba abantu okuva ebule n'ebweya mu bitundu ebyenjawulo ekitegeeza nti buli omuntu yenna mu districts ez'enjawulo mu Uganda nkakasa ezisinga zabadde represented okusinziira ekiri ekkololo abantu ababadde tebava mu Kampala wokka kino nkyogera n'obukakafu kuba nalabyeko buses ferrying abantu coasters bringing them to Kololo to make sure nti president waabwe abeera nominated ate asanga nga numbers ziwera kati nalabyeko ekibuuzo kubamu ku ba PLU nga bamu babuuza nti kakati olowooza does Bobi Wine need to be scared nga bw'otunuulira numbers ezabadde Kololo. Do you think Bobi Wine or Robert Sentamu Kyagulanyi, the president of NUP and his party and the opposition need to be scared? I think because they think of the numbers they got in Kololo or the numbers zabadde Kololo. So do you think they really need to be scared? Kati NRM making the statement nti kakati mnaye wetuli ate tukyali b'amaanyi. Ekibuuzo nkikulekera gwe atugoberera Kumaliiri. Kale emboozi endala nnyingi ezabaddewo producer aba asiimye ajja kubakubirayo akatambi ka Elton Joseph Mabirizi naye ng'ayinako byayogera kunga oluvannyuma lw'okunominatingibwa awamu ne Robert Kasiba nti naye ng'ayinako byayogera ng'amaze okunominatingibwa kubanga bano bw'omaliriza nga bwe nabategeezezza ejjo ku makya nti bw'omaliriza okunominatingibwa ate oyina press ajja okola oba oyina okukolayo press conference okwogerako eri abantu nadde nnengera Elton Joseph Mabirizi kakati presidential candidate ali fully nominated ng'atambula afuluma Rweza nadde ntunulira obutami nga bwe yayingidde yazze n'abantu be nga baabo 10 5 anga 10 ba 15 naye mu kufuluma yazze talina yadde mukumi nga olusi Yesu ya ne fayiro naye nagenza okufulaba nga afuluma nga bamutaddeko security detail kati nga presidential candidate mulamba bamuwadde emmotoka 2 bamuwadde abakuumi 10 security detail g'abantu 16 kakati nga nanagosobola nti nkwatira ku fayiro nsitulira ku fayiro kati nga bamukuuma butiribiri. Kale tulize ku bigambo by'omukulu ono Mabirizi kati bwe tunaba tukomyewo ndowooza producer jazanya lumu ne Robert Kasiba nti kati bwe tunaba tukomyewo nominations zigale tulabe olunaku olwaleero kubanga walieza candidates abalala babiri abali confirmed so far banji abatali confirmed naye era okwemulugunya kungi naye kati soka tuulize ebigambo by'abakulu bano ate bwe tunaba tukomyewo otweyongereyo ko mu maaso tuva ku Maliri tukyagenda mu maaso.
Presidential Elections Act Chapter 179
have come to quench the thirst of Ugandans. They have been waiting for a leader who can bring reconciliation to all people. In my first days, the 100 days, I will make sure that all political prisoners come out of the prison.
This campaign is not built on promises. It is built on purpose. It is time for a government that understands your struggle. Not for reports in the air, conditioned officers, but from lived experience. We must end the corruption that robs the peasant to feed the powerful. We must restore dignity to labor.
Download the app on App Store or Google Play Store now. Vision Digital Experience, the future of media.
Kale byebyo ebigambo byabo abakulu kakano ba presidential candidates abali full Editon Mali Mabirizi awamu ne Robert Kasibante nga babeera boyina ku bibogera kayombiwulidde after being nominated. Kulwakadde sigenda kulwawo kunnyo ku mboozi zaabo ababadde nominating njagala kutunulira abo abetugenda okubanga nominatingwa olunaku olwaleero eggulu nkutegeeza nti babadde ba candidates basatu ababadde duly nominated olwaleero. From what we have from Electoral Commission confirmed is we still have 2 candidates abagenda okubanga banominatingwa olunaku olwaleero. One is agendo soka olwalero is ndoza kusawanya is Nandala, Honorable Nandala Nathan Mafami owa Forum for Democratic Change wajite FDC agenda soka okumacha sawanya olunava okubarizwa wanamala okunominatingibwa naye ajja kufuna ebigambo ajja kufuna obudde okukola press conference ye ayogereko eri eggwanga n'okutubulira ebitonotono bebingi ebiri mu manifesto ye yagala okutambuliramu naye oluvannyuma ku ssaawa 8 ez'emisana ga leero olwo president w'ekibiina kya National Unity Platform Senator Robert Kyagulanyi naye je abe nominated ye bamuwadde ssaawa 8 olunamaliriza okunominatingibwa najja kwogerako eri abamawulire olwo yeyongereyo agende enatete yes owe bagenda okuteekateeka meeting yaabwe okusinkanako abawagizi baabwe olwo FDC Nandala Mafaabi wanaabamaliriza ng'avuddeyo Rweza nga ali nominated duly agenda ku meeting abantu be eruzira as per the information we have. Kati oli waddembe okugenda mulalize ez'enjawulo oli waddembe okugenda okuwuliza ba presidential candidate biboogera n'olwekyo tosigala waka genda oyongere okugoberera ensonga zino nga bwe zitambula. Jjukira nti akakiiko k'ebyokulonda abantu abasukka mu 108 be bajjayo empapula nga beegwanyiza okubeera abakulembeze b'eggwanga naye abantu 38 be baakomyawo empapula ezo nga afunye n'emikono. Mu bantu abo muli abo 5 be naakwogerako President Museveni, Habura, Yoweri Kaguta, muri Senator Robert Kyagulanyi, omuli Elton Joseph Mabirizi, omuli Robert Kasibante, Nandala Nathan Mafaabi, be 5 sofa bitwakwogerako naye baali bangi mubamu kubazaayo empapula era n'emikono egyo nga balinze gibeere verified pa yesterday pa close of business yesterday abasinga bagumbye ku kitebe kya Electoral Commission aweereza era balumye ejjiiko oyinza okugamba nti babadde balumye ejjiiko oba nga basimbye amannyo nti tebavaawo paka nga bamaze okutegeera feti yaabwe oba entuuko yaabwe mu bintu by'okunominatingibwa etuuseewa mu bo babaddemu Katumba Oye oba John Katumba era yabadde ne ttiimu ye naye alina bye yabadde ayogerako nga ndabira ddala nti asimbi agamba agumbye agamba sivaawo paka nga ntegeezeddwa oba naabeera candidate oba siibeere candidate paka nga bampadde certificate agambye nti emikono baagiwaayo dda ne bamugamba ennyumu tegiwera n'ayongerako n'emirala naye tebamuverifyinga so ye ne ttiimu ye baagala kutegeera feti yaabwe mu bintu by'okubeera nominated for 2026-2031 elections bituuseewa. Mu bba abalala yabadde Honorable Muhammad Nsereko owa Ecological Part of Uganda naye yabadde agamba nti alina bwe njogera ku Nsereko nkimanyi kati banja balina ekifaananyi ekirala era mulina emboozi endala zimumanyi ku Muhammad Nsereko nalina ku radio station gye yabaddeko nga alina ebigambo awanda busagwa eri munne gwe twayitanga munne kati gwe yeeganye yagambye namunaabye yakozesa ekigambo kalasi nga agamba yamunaabye lwansonga nti munne gwe njogerako ono w'ekitiibwa Mathias Mpuuga Nsamba yaliko leader of opposition nga MP wanye ate nga ye president wa DF wa Democratic Front nga agamba nti bayi bamukwana era yamubeererawo nnyo bwe bamugoba mu NUP bwe baafuna obutakkanya ne NUP n'atandikawo ekibiina ekikye nga bamukuba amayinja Nsereko agamba namubeererawo nnyo nga ndowooza musajja wa mazima musajja wa kigambo kye era nga akkanyiza nti tugenda kutambulira wamu ajja kumpagira oba ngenda kumuwagira naye ebyo byonna asinziira ku bigambo bya w'ekitiibwa Mpuuga byayogera nti ye Democratic Front top executive yatuula negamba nti bagenda kusimbawo presidential candidate mu kalulu kana kabinda aka 2026 lwakuba ensonga gye yasinze obutanyagala lawyer yes, Mamadou Nsaraki is a lawyer oba legal practitioner. Yagambye nti bigambo owekitiibwa Mpuuga yayogeranga agamba nti mpaka ng'ebisinga mu by'okuteekateeka akalulu tebiteeredde bo tebalidde kuteekawo presidential candidate. Era bo bagenda concentratinga nnyo ku ba MPs and local governments. Story twagikolako last week ndowooza ku Friday oba ku Monday. Yagamba nti kati ye abuuza nti kakati ani agenda okuteekateeka akalulu k'ebyo, ani akulira akakiiko akateekateeka akalulu mu bwaba president awamu ne MPs ne local council. Anga alina ekibuuzo nti ateekateeka akalulu k'aba president wanjawulo k'oyo ateekateeka akalulu ka parliamentary elections, local government elections n'ebisigadde. Alina gwe yabadde abuuza presenter nga bwe nakyaza omuntu wano ng'ebyo ebibuuzo abimbuuza ate era nga nina okubiddamu naye nga kituufu omuntu ateekateeka akakiiko ka byakulonda, the one I call the Independent Electoral Commission of Uganda. The Independent Electoral Commission ekulibwa Justice Byabakama Mugenyi. Kale yabadde si musanyufu ng'agamba Oweekitiibwa Mpuuga musajja si wa kigambo kye, musajja muli wankwe era ng'agamba musajja mubi nnyo. Muhammad Nsereko Honorable yabadde n'obusungu bungi olw'okuba nti ayagambye kale at least baba teyasazeewo okuwagira ye nga Muhammad Nsereko yandibadde alina omulala ali mu kuvuganya gavumenti oba ebibiina byonna ebivuganya gavumenti kwasimba kwa esindaga nti tugenda ffe kuwagira oyo. Naye tosobola kuva eri n'ogamba nti togenda kwetaba mu kalulu ka president because there are a lot of things that are not right and yet you want to concentrate on parliamentary and local government councils and election. Kuba kituufu basimba DFL mu kulonda ba MPs abagenda okukwata flag yayo mu kalulu kana kabindabinda. Oba oli awo Oweekitiibwa Mpuuga mwennyini ayinza kuba agenda kuddayo ennyendo mukungwe. Kale ebyanseede ku bitu bibalade naye ku kitebe ereza Electoral Commission yagambye ayagala kutegeera feeti ye oba babanamu amawulire nti agenda adde anoonye emikono bataqualifying. Yagambye yala yategeezezza lwatu ndagenda kunoonyaayo ekibiina kyonna ekiri mu opposition oba ekivuganya kyagenda okuwagira. Agenda kuba ku president omwana aba yeesimbyewo ng'avuganya gwagenda okuwagira. Ndowooza ngezaako tutegeeza nti agenda kubanga munne. Agamba nti ndiye talina gwagenda kuwagira era obululu bwa president agenda bufaako nnyo. Kale nalabyeku ka video wano wembadde nga nengera ka video ka Robert Sentamu Kyagulanyi, president wa National Unity Platform, nga akunga abantu nga bategeeza nti finally oluvannyuma lwa byonna bye bayiseemu kakati nno ke kaseera akatuufu olunaku lwa leero ku ssaawa 8 bagenda kubeera nominated. Awo oluvannyuma bagende nateete ku Kaala Playgrounds. Kati nno munnaaye yabakunze mwenna bannayuganda, mobilization ye nayo wagirengedde. They made a statement, I want to say. So now the rest of the parties that are opposing or contesting against the NRM, they should be worried. We're waiting to see their mobilization. Era kyengagala bakasanta kati fenna bannayuganda amaso tugegese okola church nabiri nateete. Will NUP also make as a big statement as NRM media study, or it will make even a bigger statement over binakendera ba statement yawe tejja kukola nnyo impact. Naye ebina byobufuzi ebisigadde byonna naddala ebitagenda kuleeta aba presidents nkakasa mwandibadde mugatta amaanyi olunaku lwa leero ne mulaga nti ddala enkyukakyuka yeetaagisa mu Uganda okusinziira ku ebyo ebigambo by'emitero okutugamba. Kale n'emboozi endala nnyingi nnyo ezigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga era ng'oggyeko emboozi za nominations wamu ne Mpuuga Oweekitiibwa Mpuuga ne Honorable Nsereko graduates eziriwo n'obusungu bingi ebikyagenze mu maaso mu ggwanga. Nalabye eggulo nga Ekololo Mama Janet Kataha Museveni First Lady nga yogera ku musaala gw'abasomesa aba secondary school especially ng'agamba sciences omusaala gwabwe bagulinyisa yes omusaala gwabwe bagulinyisa okuva ku mitwalo 96 va ku mitwalo 96 okutuusiza ddala ku bukadde 4 obwa Uganda. Bw'oba gwe ng'oli mubadde oli mukozi okugeza nga nze nga bwe nkola ku Excel TV wano nga bampa ssente ezo ze bampa obukadde bwe bampa oba ssente ze bampa bosi nazuukuka ku makya nagamba nti kakati tulina programs nyingi ku Excel TV naye program Kumaliiri eyo yo ekola bulungi oba tugenda kubanga mukozi waayo tumusasula milioni 2 nga abasigadde mwenna tebabongeza ssente ba aba programs endala tebazongeza ssente olowooza bayinza wulira batya nga mwenna mukiira ku makya budde bwe mweteekateeka kyekimu ate buli omu oteekayo work plan yo okusinziira kati ekyo kiri kubasomesa ba arts ne sciences ntabasomesa ba sciences babongeza ssente buwanana naye aba arts President Museveni yabagambye kyemba mukola mudde mu classroom musomesa abaana ndowooza ensonga zammwe bajja zikolako era ennaku zino engeri gyagenda agaba ssente mu SACCOs ez'enjawulo wano ne wali namwe basomesa nkakasa ddala bani balowoozaako. Oluvannyuma lw'olwo President Museveni kennyini yayogedde nti something that I thought would be a very good idea nze nganze lwakuba akadde kakireeteddemu omanyi bannabyabufuzi muli bazibu nnyo mututunuulira ffe nga abalonzi sometimes nga tuli vulnerable so bwe tubeera mu biseera bya campaign nga bino ne mwogera ebigambo ebituwa amaanyi n'essuubi naye ate ne bikoma mu bigambo ekyo kyemmanyi kyenjogedde ekyo mukitegedde bulungi abalaba ku Kumaliiri naddala ku President Museveni ne byasuubiza oyinza okugerageranyamu ku nebyo byatuukiriza n'omanya oba byayogedde ku mulundi guno binaakola idea gye yabadde ayogerako yokuba nti university students yalowooza oba abalowooza nti bagenda creating layo what they call a graduates fund university graduate fund where by omwana bw'omaliriza okusoma nova ku university n'omala emyaka 2 kati nzaawe wali usikanyiza nga sinnamalayo na statement emyaka 2 nga tolina mulimu nga tokola ng'otudde waka nti osobola okugenda ne wowola ensimbi okuba mu fund eno oba mu SACCO eno noba ng'osobola okubaako kye weetandikira so kati gwe atolera ku Kumaliiri ntegeeza wampa obubaka bwo ntegeeza gw'okirowoozaako kikubanga okumala emyaka 2 ng'otudde waka kyokka katugeze ngenze ku university nsomye emyaka gyange 3 maliriza okusoma tuli mu gwa 2025 yes maliriza okusoma 2025 kati n'okutuula waka emyaka 2 nga sirina mulimu olwo ndyoke nzije mu 2027 nga ngenda mu SACCO eno balyoke bampole ssente kirowoozo kirungi singa bakiteekawo nti nze ndowooza yange kwano Kumaliiri era mbakubanze nga nze mpa President Museveni amagezi nani mugambe SACCO yugiteekewo omwana waba afuluma university bwati yewole yes teekawo criteria etambula nti kakati buli mwana ali ku university nga tolina mulimu kwa waliwo abali ku university nga bakola waliwo abakola postgraduates what masters oyinza okesanga nga balina byebakola waliwo n'abakola undergraduate naye nga balina emirimu gye bakola kati kola oteekawo criteria nti buli mwana ali mu university naye nga talina mulimu ye registering mu SACCO eyo bakole groups ezo babere members of the SACCO by the end someone finishes university era nga tanafuna kyakukola n'amala graduating the criteria the minimum requirement should be someone has graduated bwamala graduating bwati nga tanafuna mulimu kale yewole ssente atandike naye kyogamba nti alina emyaka 2 gimala okuggwako ate mu myaka 2 bwe ginaaba giweddeko olwalwoka akome mu myaka 2 mubaamu ebintu bingi Mwami Museveni njagala okikutegeeza nti naddala ng'omaliriza okusoma ate okimanyi bulungi nti kakati education system ya Uganda yaddeze ekyuka naye tufulumya abaana bangi mu universities ate emirimu mitono mukikakasiza ddala nti namwe batudde mu offices oba abo bennyini abali mu offices tebagala kuseguka yadde ekigere kimu yes kati buganda omwana atuule emyaka 2 ng'akyanoonya mulimu alyoka qualifying okujja okunoonya loan oba okwewola mu SACCO eno awo mbasi kutegedde but is a good idea We need to revise some of the things. Era singa okusobola okufuna good advisors who can look into this program, especially omwana n'afuluma university nga mmanyi nti they have been a member, for the 3 years or for the 2 years through the university or for the last year at the university. Be a member of the circle, learn how the circle will work. Kugamba nti bwonomaliriza okusoma university, bwonomaliriza okutiikirwa ku university, mufo ky'okumenyeka ogenda ng'onoonya omulimu, funa ssente, genda otandikawo business. Kuba emirimu gya Uganda kati nga mukimanyi mitono nnyo, ate abawongera okufuluma ku universities buli lukya, kuba buli mwaka bafulumya. Technical institutions zifulumya, universities zifulumya, buli mwaka buli university ndowooza bafumiramu. Some universities have 2 graduation every year. So emirimu tunagijjawa, idea nnungi naye abaana tubawe ssente nga bukyali. Oyinza n'okusana oluga nti abali mu last year bafune essaako batandike nga bukyali, n'okugamba nti omwana yenna atuuse ku university ayigisitalinge mu ssako, bw'amaliriza omwaka gumu ku university for 6 months atandika okufuna loan ateeko kyako, kubanga okola business yo ng'osoma, there is no harm. Sekkaanya nagamba nti omwana amale kusoma tule emyaka 2 oli adyoka ajje ewole. Ekirowoozo kirungi singa tusobola okukikola nga bukyali, ne tubasikiringa n'obayigiriza, bino bw'omaliriza n'obawa ssente ne baba nga bakyasoma nga bwe bakola emirimu gyabwe emirala ku university. Kale ebyo nabingi ebigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga. Nalabyeko UBOS ng'elonkinga side za Eastern eyo ng'erina program gy'elonkinga mu kubala mu registering abantu n'okubala ndowooza. Those are the things we will be looking at maybe in depth olunaku lw'enkya, awamu n'ebisigadde bingi ebigenda otambula mu maaso olunaku lwa leero. Gwe kyolina okukola amaaso gakumye ku lutimbe, genda ku YouTube otugoberere streaming live, noonya Excel Broadcasting Services, tugenda tambula naawe paka era mpola nga tukuleka weekuumire mu kumanya. Kale olwakadde nzikiriza mpumulemu bwe namala okudda tugenda kubanga olwaleero twogera ku bantu ab'enjawulo oba ekikulu ekyenjawulo. We'll have a specialist from UNAB or Ugandan National Association of the Blind. Agenda kuba ayogerako naffe kwezi ensonga ze balina nga organization oba nga ekitongole ekyo na biki bye bakola, ate ani alina okukyegattako naawe yeetaaga okuba nga obayamba. Ogenda kuba obayamba otya? We're looking at people who have other special abilities. Yes, there are new special abilities. So we'll have a specialist, an expert from Ugandan National Association of the Blind. Tuwummulamuko katono tusuwa mboozi eyo n'ebiki bye bateeseteese nga tukomyewo okuva mu break.
Excel TV tukyusa bulamu.
Your greatness is better than anything. My name is Bubu. I'm the CEO of Pelu Stores at Junction Mall Chireka. We deal in laptop bags, travel bags, sleigh bags, school bags, and all these bags, suitcases. So if you're looking at any type of a bag that you'd like to go and have your time or pack your things very well, comfortably, go on a journey or send your kids to school, I am here to give you those nice bags. So come through today at Junction Mall Chireka, shop number D40, and I'll be able to have you guys. And of course, I am on social media at Pelu Stores on TikTok and Eti Bubu on all other platforms. You can reach me out on 0703 6156 and 58. Thank you.
Tosubwa ku Excel TV.
Mukama waffe yeebazibwe, mannya gange mpitibwa Sara Kaddu, ni wano okubanjulira pulogulaamu yimirira mu kifo kyo. Wano ku Excel TV buli lunaku okuva ku Mande paka Lwakutaano, ssaawa 5 paka ssaawa 6 ez'ekiro. Tosubwa okuwonyezebwa n'okusumululwa mu bulamu bwo mu linnya erya Yesu. Mukama abongere omukisa.
Tosubwa ku Excel TV.
Mukama waffe yeebazibwe, bannyabo ne bassebo, mmwe mwenna abalabi ba Excel TV. Amanya gange nze Musumba David Gobi okuva wano kanisa ya Chireka Miracle Center. Okuyita ku mpewo za Excel TV omukutu gw'abanaggwano tubatuusako pulogulaamu omukkiriza awamu n'omusumba we. Eyo pulogulaamu eno ebeerawo okuva ku nnaku olw'Emmande okutuusa ku nnaku olw'Okutaano, okuva ku ssaawa 10 okutuusa ku ssaawa 11 ez'akawungeezi. Tugenda kubaleetera abasumba ab'enjawulo abawangudde mu nsi muno, abalina bye bayiseemu, abalina obujulizi. Beerako, obulamu bwo bugenda kuzimbibwa era tojja kusigala nate kyekimu. Mukama abawe omukisa.
My name is Bubu. I'm the CEO of Pelu Stores at Junction Mall Chireka. We deal in laptop bags, travel bags, sleigh bags, school bags, and all these bags, suitcases. So if you're looking at any type of a bag that you'd like to go and have your time or pack your things very well, comfortably, go on a journey or send your kids to school, I am here to give you those nice bags. So come through today at Junction Mall Chireka, shop number D40, and I'll be able to have you guys. And of course, I am on social media at Pelu Stores on TikTok and Eti Bubu on all other platforms. You can reach me out on 0703 6156 and 58. Thank you.
Tosubwa ku Excel TV.
Mukama waffe yeebazibwe, mannya gange mpitibwa Sara Kaddu, ni wano okubanjulira pulogulaamu yimirira mu kifo kyo. Wano ku Excel TV buli lunaku okuva ku Mande paka Lwakutaano, ssaawa 5 paka ssaawa 6 ez'ekiro. Tosubwa okuwonyezebwa n'okusumululwa mu bulamu bwo mu linnya erya Yesu. Mukama abongere omukisa.
Tosubwa ku Excel TV.
Mukama waffe yeebazibwe bannyabo ne bassebo mmwe mwenna abalabi ba Excel TV. Amanya gange nze Musumba David Gobi okuva wano kanisa ya Kireka Miracle Center. Okuyita ku mpewo za Excel TV omukutu gw'abanaggwano tubatuusako pulogulaamu omukkiriza awamu n'omusumba we. Eyo pulogulaamu eno ebeerawo okuva ku nnaku olw'Emmande okutuusa ku nnaku olw'Okutaano, okuva ku ssaawa 10 okutuusa ku ssaawa 11 ez'akawungeezi. Tugenda kubaleetera abasumba ab'enjawulo abawangudde mu nsi muno, abalina bye bayiseemu, abalina obujulizi. Beerako obulamu bwo bugenda kuzimbibwa era tojja kusigala nate kyekimu. Mukama abawe omukisa.
My name is Bubu. I'm the CEO of Pelu Stores at Junction Mall, Chireka. We deal in laptop bags, travel bags, sleigh bags, school bags, and all these bags, suitcases. So if you're looking at any type of a bag that you'd like to go and have your time or pack your things very well, comfortably, go on a journey or send your kids to school, I am here to give you those nice bags. So come through today at Junction Mall, Chireka, shop number D40, and I'll be able to have you guys. And of course, I am on social media at Pelu Stores on TikTok and Eti Bubu on all other platforms. You can reach me out on 0703 6156 and 58. Thank you.
Tosubwa ku Excel TV.
Mukama waffe yeebazibwe. Manya gange mpitibwa Sara Kaddu. Ni wano kubanjulira programu yimirira mu kifo kyo wano ku Excel TV.
Excel TV. Tukyusa bulamu.
abakama baffe lwaleero enkola yange nkyusizaamuko nga bwe mbasuubiza nti tujja kuba twogera n'ab'ekitongole oba organization oba entity bajja baba batunnyonnyola lwaki bwe tulina okiyita Uganda National Association of the Blind bwe tuli nabo olwaleero era politics nga tumutadde ebbali na biki ebigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga obulamu bwaffe nga XLTV Kumaliiri gwa kukyusa bulamu ate n'okwongera okulaga egyo emirimu gy'abantu egikolebwa kubanga nga bina bategeeza olunaku lw'ejjo programu y'okumakya nti oba oli organization oba entity yonna ng'oli olina by'okola tugenda kutuukako era tukunoonya era olwaleero tulina abakungu wano tujja kusooka tukkirize batweyanjulire omukomu bwe tunaamaliza tutegeere na nsonga ki lwaki bali wano olwaleero nakiki kye batuleetedde kyolina okukola funa essimu yo owandike notes oba funa whatsapp message oyinza otusindikira ku namba yaffe producer gyagenda bba tuteerako awo mu nsonga ze banaaba boogedde ate twongere okuba nga tuwuliziganya bulungi nnyo ngenda tandika ne Madam Brenda nkwaniriza ku show
nsiimye nnyo nange okubeera wano olunaku olwaleero ng'amanya okutya Brenda Asalamwa nkolanga programs officer ku Uganda National Association of the Blind.
Okay.
Olwaleero tuli bakadde okubeera wamu mu mpewo za XLTV munasonyiwa eddoboozi si ddungi na some kind of allergies this morning.
Sorry.
Naye tujagenderaawo
mpola mpola yesewo wamange bwana Mugume
esebo nayanza mutesitesa wa programu eno erinnya n'eddoboozi Mugume Amon ate nze omuwanika w'ekitongole eyitibwa Uganda Association of the Blind era nsanyuse nnyo okubeera ku mpewo za XLTV n'omukisa gutuweereddwa ntegeeza nti abatuwuliriza n'abatulaba bonna babeere bulindaala tujja kwogera ebintu byonaaba nga tusanyusa amatu gaabwe
weewaawo ebigenda okubanga bisanyusa amatu gammwe bibagenda okwogerako olwaleero nesimye okubanga ntudde ne board treasurer wana Mugume era mbadde wano nga tunajja ku mpewo batulako XLTV nga mbategeeza nti kanzike ntudde ne board treasurer ate ebyange ebiri sorted era ffe tuli bulungi eno naye mwongere kutegeera biki bye baleese tusigadde mufaayo nnyo nabamba buli lunaku lw'enkya bwe naaba nkomyewo bitwakkaanyiza naye kale ndi kumpi wano ye Mr. Erolu ya Simon Peter ye project officer era ye naye ka yeyanjule mu bitiibwa byo byonna bimaleyo olwo tutandike okutegeera ku lwaki batusazeeko oba tukyadde wano ku XLTV mukama wange nkwaniriza ssebo buuza ku batulaba ku XLTV.
Thank you so much. You may forgive me, my Luganda is not all that good, but
yeah, it is okay.
Mix with English.
No problem.
I want to appreciate you for giving us this opportunity to come and express who we are at XLTV today. My name is Simon Peter Eloru, and I'm the project officer, Uganda National Association of the Blind.
Okay.
Glad to be here.
To start with, I think Mr. Mugume ndabiye mu Luganda alumanyi bulungi, but we'll be mixing the languages so that we can contain all the kind of audiences that he is watching. So feel at peace to use any language, even Mr. Mugume. Starting with you, what is the Uganda National Association of the Blind? To someone who is just hearing it for the very first time, so chuli olwaleero ayinza kitegeerako ki ebitonotono mu ddakiika entono?
Ddakiika entono kino kitongole Uganda Association of the Blind kitongole ensota kiyita UNAB naye alaba tuyitamu UNAB naye
anti olaba UNAB mwenna mutambuliraawo mpolampola
ffe tuli bali E yetwawulaawo kati ffe kino kitongole ky'abantu aliko obulemu naddala obw'amaaso ate kino ekitongole kyatandikibwawo 1997
1997 myaka tubali emekaawo
ndowooza kati batugenze mu 5 egigwamu awo
myaka 5 mu 5 almost yes
so kyatandikibwa ng'abantu abaliko obulemu bw'amaaso nga omulamwa guli okulwanira eddembe lyabwe n'okugyayo eddoboozi lyabwe n'ebintu ebibanyigiriza mu society mu community gye bawangalira ate nga baagala n'okulevolinga society n'okuparticipatinga kati kyali nti gwali mulamwa gwa biseera ebyo nga sinabeerawo naye nga ogwo mulamwa gwange up to now okulwanira eddembe ly'abantu baliko obulemu bw'amaaso n'okola nga baganyula mu programu za gavumenti ate ne mu community eri gye bawangalira okukola nti abantu bano tebabalanga objects of pity but people who can make contribution to society.
Yeah, mbadde ngenda kubuuza mu 1970 Mr. Mugume waliwa mu 1970 naye okizeemu oludde ogambe wali tonnabeerawo. So this means this is an organization that has grown over time era nammwe kyemusanzeewo ne muyingira okwongera okuwangirayo emirimu gyakyo nga bwe gitambula. Yes, waliwo ekirala mutayinza mutegeeza ku
kitegeezaako oyinza kutegeeza nti ekitongole kino kisangibwa ekireka ku Kalongo na Mugongo Road bamanyi na Mugongo Division weeri walikusoma Kanasa Keta Dream oyitako katono awo then ekitongole kisangibwa awo head office wezibeera awo
mulina offices ennene mu kizimbe ekinene awo
ffe bibiri era tulinawo ekitongole kino kiriwo kina abantu bali bakikulembera kikulembera kiri olukiiko olukulu lwa board where I belong
as the board treasurer. Yes, then ako kakulu nnyo board treasurer.
Then waliwo n'olukiiko lwa secretariat olukwasaganya emirimu gyabo lunaku day to day running heading wa executive director and the board headed by the board chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madam Brenda, coming to you, the programs officer, maybe tulaba yandiagadde okutegeera programs chezo zimulina ebyo mukozi oba bimulina nga ekitongole natunyonyedde profile yakyo okole mwatandikibwawo nakati we mutuuse n'abapya bakiriwo n'abakikulembera structures zitegedde bulungi nga kakati mirimu kyegikole ba projects kize mutambuza ba programs kize mulina ku kitongole.
Thank you very much. Mpozo okuteerabirayo nti UNAB, we operate as a membership organization. Tegeza tuli spread all over the country.
Okay.
Nga tukolera mu district associations. So we have district associations of the blind in the various districts of Uganda. Kitegeza ekyo tukozesa okutuuka ku bantu abawansi.
Okay.
Programs that tulina Uganda National Association of the Blind, we tukola we translate material okuva mu nkola ey'abaala babakozesa pen gye tuyita print okuzza mu braille, that is enkola abantu abaliko obulemu bw'amaaso gye bakozesa okusoma n'okuwandiika. So translatinga material ow'ebika ebyenjawulo ng'omuntu twerabidde the material on the new curriculum nga tujjukira nti curriculum ya Uganda yagenda n'ekyusibwa ate ne tukizuula nti abaana abaliko obulemu bw'amaaso balekebwe mabega because they don't have enough material to read and compete favorably with others. Ate nga kimanye nti we have to setting ebibuuzo oba mu UNEB tetulinayo exceptions nti kino ekibuuzo ky'abano abaliko obulemu bwa kino w'amaaso oba bwaki nti kino kyabalaba nedda ekibuuzo kiba kyekimu ate ne grading eba yemu kitegeeza bw'oba tosomye you are left behind. So we do translation of the material of the textbooks weba njogedde bulungi nnyo textbooks and different documents, si textbooks zokka, even different documents.
Okay.
So like we've worked with URA, we've worked with Bank of Uganda, we've worked with Ministry of Finance, n'ebitongole ebirala ebyenjawulo okutranslatinga material yawe tusobole omutuusa ku baata baliko obulemu bw'amaaso.
Okay. Oyogedde ku nti you have structures up to grassroots level. I am looking at districts. So omuntu yandiagadde okutegeera how do you come up to these structures? Mulonda mutya nti district yegendi kati abantu bwe batu bwe bagenda tukulembera mulinayo offices oba mukubamu akalulu mulina nneke oba seeke ebituula nga bwenda eno side bwe biri. So mukama wange Mugumi wandiagadde okuyambako ku ekyo. How do you reach down to the last common person?
Okay, nga wakuyambye this is a membership organization ate ekitongole kya bunakyewa. It's not a government organization.
Okay.
It's non-government organization.
Okay.
Ate we are non-profitable organization tukola magoba just to create a service era abantu baffe. Back to your question, these districts eziri mu ggwanga lyonna, how they become a member. One, zina kusooka nzalonda mu leadership nga district. Neba district netuula nerunda leadership yayo, which has a chairperson like the way we have at the national level. Okujja kweteba ne secretary ebisere bisinga kujja nga tulina programs in that district with our staff. But if you don't have a program, tukosa leadership ya structure eyo, ne soka ne yeronda mu structure, ne yone constitution, never name minutes. then we register in district ya CDO ku district category. If it is from Wakiso district, you must register the district of Wakiso government and office of the CDO ngamina certificate mina minutes. Then ufunevyo
CDO is the community development officer.
Yes. Kati we must register nabo, then you come and you pay membership to organization national level here. Na inga tumaze quality okwa structure ya leadership ya local government association, what they call association of the blind Bangalore into Naina. We are now in 135
association.
Yes, last year we had the general assembly. Era zari wano mugwanga lino era ngatiri kusomero lya landmark emukono etwakolera olukiiko lwa general assembly. So kati then you pay membership and now you become a member district association of the
so it starts like ngawo abantu mutatandikawo company of organization here. I'm going to talk of an organization because I am well versed with organizations. I start my own organization, so I must have some qualifications or requirements required for me to be registered by National Registration Bureau. Don't kila URS been registering and name certificate. Mulinga wa creating a sako ya muntu batandikanga sako ziwansi then never joining. Mulina requirements zemuitaganga mu.
Yeah, first we don't go to the USB, but nabari straight agende yo. Boba ni kosa office ya CDO, kuntu different officer yoka.
Okay.
Ntumuna kulichekanga chetwa guarantee twagara leadership nge manyi local government.
Oh.
Ntibaji manyi eri mateka. So we come to operate with them when we come to bring in a program. Ngalicho tokozechi eba manyi.
Okay.
Then basa membership chitongole which is now enough. Then after that they give them certificates. This is our member district association and they are paying annual subscription every year and they are our members. Katufuna programs ngazize together like a few years ago we have been in the Arua, Madiokoro and the Terego. So we have been running a project on economic empowerment on refugees, persons with division payment. So those citizens no kwangati muri registered in local government atenga to our services even all over the country.
So you said districts is on numbers them all you have members.
Of course it keeps renewing, but the old ones are people like 4-3 years back they have been with us. No money gande genda ngekurachi advancing choose and decentralization. Like now even cities now have gone to cities. It hasn't been our case before, but because we keep on changing the dynamics is very.
Okay. Yeah. So tuchari never Uganda National Association of the Blind head offices bagamezi wanu Namugongo Kamuli Road. Namugongo Road. Kumpi na agenda kumpi na divisions division offices in Namugongo. So Mr. Simon Peter, projects manager. Buli kitambula nga kalina ka project nga wayogedde Teregu, wayogedde Lira, wayogedde wa districts zino nga batizogerako. Buli district mwagikoze muko ka project oba just mulina aba members mu districts.
Thank you so much. Now,
I am sure you get my questions in Uganda.
Yes, I can get very well.
Yes, I don't want you to be to explain something. Then I have asked, but now that you know, please explain to the viewers.
Thank you. Now, for the case of having projects almost every district, currently we do not. We are, as you know, we are a non-profit organization, non-government. Everything, in most cases, we depend on donor funding, which is not stable one of these days. But we get...
You also were affected by Trump elections or something?
Of course, in that sphere, we cannot miss to be affected. We are financially constrained as an organization. We would have loved to have at least a project that is operating in each and every district in the entire country. But due to meager resources that we have as an organization, we decided to select those few that are most vulnerable as compared to the rest. Like my.
And what criteria do you use to see that this one is the most vulnerable?
Now we looked at. Okay, there is no criteria, but based on the standards of living and the cost of living when you're a refugee, you're in a different country, and you're having an impairment. There's that stigma of being a refugee, and then plus that impairment. So. As an organization, we sat down and identified after taking some assessment that where do we take this youth, this livelihood project to improve the lives of our people. We zeroed down to Madiokolo, just like my colleagues have stated well. We decided to take it to Arua, Madiokolo, and Terego for a start. So that is under Danish Association of the Blind. They are the ones who gave us those resources. We have different projects. Currently, we have a project that is supported by Disability Rights Fund, which is looking at the domestication of the Marrakesh Treaty. Now, before I maybe need to explain something.
I wanted to, please make us understand that treaty. What's about it and how does it work? Break it down just for our viewers.
Okay, just in simple terms, it's a treaty that began way back in Morocco that provides for persons, for everyone to access information in a format best known for him or her, that is in print, braille, audio, and any other. In Uganda, we ratified it. Okay, we accepted it, but we have not made it ours. That is making it a law in Uganda here.
It's not yet a law in Uganda. We just accepted to use
to be party member, just a party member of the treaty. We said yes to it, but we have not yet accepted whatever articles stipulated in the law in the treaty. So, as an organization, we picked interest. You know, in Uganda, we are constrained by copyright and publishers' rights. We are not allowed to publish anything without consulting with the author. So we are facing challenges with the authors. Whatever we are translating now, we are kind of doing it without a binding document that says you go and do this. So we have tried to advocate for domestication of Marrakesh Treaty so that everyone accesses information in the format best known to them.
So you're saying you have tried. Where is the problem? Why is the treaty not? Yes, Mr. Why is the treaty not being, accepted in the country or approved? What is the problem?
Okay, the law, as he said, this was in 2013 in Morocco, when it was as a party state sat and agreed to implement it, because after saying that there was what we call book famine. That people with visual impairment do not access the information like any other person. So by that, people make some to have some bit of book famine. They cannot read the information. If you publish the book today by Excel, we will not have to access it. So in that matter, the states are ratified as Uganda is a part of them. But also now we are at a level. There are steps if you want to investigate a law. By now we are at cabinet level. The bill has been now the bill at the cabinet level. From the cabinet has to come back to the parliament. But for us, why as they get some resources to support that is us to make the process quick, because government might have many things that they are focusing on. Now it's time for politics, they are focusing on. But for us, why we want us to keep pushing this law, go to the parliament, it is passed, then we now come back to the regulations to allow it to operate. As he said, there are many books that are in the bookshelves or on the bookshops that are not accessible by our members. And as our role as an organization is advocacy, and then also rights, advocate for the rights of persons with impairment in terms of accessing information, services, economic rights, political rights, sexual rights, all that. So in that nature now we are focusing on the book famine or the Marrakesh Treaty. We want the government to ratify it, rather to domesticate it, and then come up with regulations. How can we start? And then now that barrier of accessing information, it will not be now as a problem to the country. So the challenge now is that we are at the steps. The bill has been at the cabinet level and approved by the cabinet.
So now that the bill is not yet domesticated here in the country, how are you going about it? How are you publishing? How are you giving information? Because you said earlier on that there is those materials you're publishing, giving to these blind people. So under which law are you doing these things, or you're just doing them? I don't know how are you doing them?
Now, Ministry of Education helps us for as long as you're not publishing it for business purposes, for study purposes, you can publish with the consultations. We had a meeting at the very beginning. We had a meeting with publishers at the Uganda Registration Bureau Services. So we asked for permission that, may you please allow us translate some of these textbooks into Braille, so that our learners outside there who cannot read print can also get basics of what others get. You see, in Uganda, government is so much putting emphasis on universalizing education, but you bear with me if now in Uganda, government is focused on education for all, but you can never find a youth school which is inclusive for persons with visual impairment in the entire country. On the same note, you can never find a pre-primary school for persons with visual impairment in the entire country. So we are saying, look, besides all this, let's just try to provide information. As an association, as an organization, we are trying whatever we can amidst the meager resources. Gladly, we got some little funding from Siloam Center for the Blind from South Korea. That enabled us perform these duties. They facilitate us with a paper and some simple transport refund to the staff who are doing the work.
Okay.
So supplementing to what the government of Uganda is supposed to do. So we are saying, publishers, give us this at least only a chance to publish, to translate actually into Braille, so that our visually impaired learners can also have education, attain education like the others. Because in most cases they are left behind. So we are saying, look, these are Ugandans, they have a right to education. It is by constitution that they also belong to Uganda in this country. It's for us all. So we are saying, let's have this information translated so that everyone is not left behind. Just like my colleague said, we have a lot of book famine in Uganda, and that's what we are trying to advocate for. In Uganda, we have public libraries, but you bear me with this, that there is not even one public library in the entire country that has a single Braille book.
And someone I would want, and now I would want to ask, I think let me ask Madam Brenda. Since 1970, this organization looks like it has been doing advocacy, and it looks like you're talking about so many other things that has not been done. No school, when I look at 55 years down the road, no school for visually impaired persons, no public library, no what. So what has the advocacy yielded so far? What good is there so far in the 55 years that we can talk about? This Mr. Simon Peter here is just complaining and telling us things that have not been done. Please tell us what has been done so far.
Thank you very much for that question. Actually, it's not like nothing has totally been done. The advocacy since 1970 has been collective. It has been on different aspects. We were advocating for employment for persons with visual impairment, education for persons with visual impairment, access to information. And what has been done is the fact that the Marrakesh Treaty has been tabled, and we are now waiting for it to get back to Parliament and discussed and then be domesticated finally. We pray that the process is not elongated anymore. Education for persons with visual impairment, we have special schools, though some of them were started way back before the organization, but our advocacy has yielded into, at least we've managed to convince some, should I say, school owners to put up units for persons with visual impairment.
Okay.
So the inclusion is still ongoing. You know, it's a process. We start with, we have integration, then we have exclusion and segregation. So we are still moving to inclusion. We are still in the on the road to that.
Definitely, we will come to. Okay, I know a lot has been done, and definitely we will now watch the space and keep watching you, Mr. Mumi. I know you want to add something with what has been done so far before we switch to talking about the White Cane Marathon that will be happening.
Okay, thank you. To just add on what is that? What I'm saying, to make some inputs that we are, as an organization, we have seen a number of enormous achievements in the country since 1970 up to now. At that time, even taking a child to school was a problem. Child would be hidden in their bedrooms of their parents.
Yeah.
But as of now we speak, we have people who have gone to school with PhDs, with masters, with degrees, with diploma certificates, and all that. That is because it's of the organization and not their rights. But also, the schools at that time were just have few schools like for example, if I mentioned, there was a school in Madeira, school for the Central in Madeira. That was the only school at that time. But now we have many. We have, I think you have watched Sarama School for the Band that last year, some few years ago, got banned. We have schools like St. Barala, we have St. Peter's Katukuru, we have Varaises in Arua, we have Igangeses here, we have across the country, actually, I can say. We have Honda High School in Kavari. So all these units, because they are inclusion schools, they are inclusive schools, they normally take our people, study. And also now the government is bringing a law, inclusive schools, that all government schools should take on children with disabilities.
Okay.
They are depending on that, but should have at least put teachers there. Then also keep on supporting in terms of materials, and even now telling the government, even what we are doing, we just make a contribution. The government should own this, because for us, from the government, so the government should own their people. And by statistics, the recent statistic UBOS was done last year. Put 13.6 people with disability in Uganda.
13.6.
Yes, and put people with vision impairment at 6.6. So meaning that around the half of the population of the population of people with disabilities. Or people with disabilities, the half of it are person with visual.
13.6 and 6.6. Yeah, almost half of the people with impairment.
Yes, so that number can't be ignored by the government. And now we are saying, as an organization, because first we want to get resources from the funders, and these have timelines. Like, for example, we have got now funding from Global Fund through TASO. Now we are educating people about around HIV/AIDS, and now the beauty is that now it is in Wakiso, and especially in Chila municipality. So we're going to engage the local leadership and also the rest workers in the municipality.
Okay.
How do they handle people in terms of HIV information? If someone has HIV, that someone has to use how do you use these materials, protective measures, all that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, you want to add something. Then from there you can just shift us to now. We have the White Cane celebrations upcoming, and this is something that I want us to give the last 5-10 minutes so that people can really understand what happens there. So you can add on what Mr. Bumi had said.
Maybe back to your question there, that does it seem that there's nothing that has been done for all those years? I say no. What I was actually trying to bring out is those inclusive schools are there, but there is no government intervention to have an inclusive school where persons with visual impairment enjoy the USE benefits like the rest.
Yes.
So, but most things have been done by government. Now, persons with visual impairment, since 1970, nowadays, Brenda here can use a computer just like you do. That is what UNAB has done.
She even speaks better English than I do.
She can. Even the phone she's using. That's why it is bad to say persons with disabilities cannot do anything. They are just persons with different abilities.
Yes.
She has a talkback on that phone. If I'm to give to you, you cannot also use it. Just like she cannot use yours without that talkback. So let's embrace inclusion. Persons with visual impairment and persons with disabilities at large deserve the same spaces. Don't first look at the disability of somebody. First start by looking at the ability. What can that person do despite the disability that person possesses? When provided that missing part, can that person perform the duties just like any other person?
Okay, I like coding so much when I'm moderating events or conferences of of these kinds and you people. I like calling them people with special abilities. Yes, yeah, everyone has their special abilities, so that could be a special ability. So we're starting with you about the 20. I don't know who should start. About the 20. We said we're celebrating on 15th October.
Yeah.
In Bukedia district. Yes. Number one, what are we celebrating? Number two, why Bukedia district of all districts in Uganda? Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, moderator. I think I didn't get your name.
Enos Mutungi.
Enos, okay, thank you. So, the White Cane's Day celebration, before we speak about, you must understand what is the White Cane.
Yes.
The White Cane is the, I call it white stick. You don't know if a cameraman would allow them to spray
yeah,
and
please,
look at it.
You can spray it so that people know this is something we're talking about.
Spray it so that people can understand what we talk about. So,
okay. So dear viewers, this is the white cane that we're talking about. We go mugugula bemuyita bamuzibe wabazibe b'amaaso bwe bakwata nga batambulirako. That's what we're discussing, and they celebrate it, by the way. It's very important for them and for us all. This is why they are here, please. So as he's explaining, nga watunyunyula omugo sogira ngo gulaba mpola yinza okulaba agustudde naye nga tomanyi kigenda mu maaso naye nga mukulu nnyo. Yes.
So kati this white cane, as you can put a white stick, but for us to got a white cane, around the years of 1980, that white cane was innovated in the world by a German innovator. And the way was one, how does a blind person move?
Okay.
So why one that you see it has colors, and those colors, white and black, or you may find some is maroon down. That color that it has a bit of reflect. If there's a light at night, some will reflect it. And that white cane, someone when he handles it, find he or she holding it. Momento muntu ayinabuzibu tara bulungi yetaaga support. Era wabanga wanse white cane n'omukoona wapicha wakagala we motoka musango kwaki gukwata mugwe. Yes. So mugwanga ya failed around 2006 Road Safety Accident Act. But it is also embedded there, one of the sections, as the one of the road users. So it has, in Uganda even has the law that protects me or the person, the user of the white cane. So after that innovation by a corridor, some around 1888, yes. Then 1888, but I'm celebrating the use as a way of raising advocacy.
Okay.
In the world over. So kati Uganda we are in 2006 after the embedded in the Road Safety Act. Then now we start celebrating it. But it is also the international called the World Biennial. That is where we subscribe as UNAB, and that's an umbrella organization. Etwala abamuze munsi yonna. So kachitongo lecho kyata omukogo n'okugwa respect, and with by UN support, organizing 15th of October.
Okay.
World over. So kati as an organization here in Uganda, UNAB, in partnership with Ministry of Gender, celebrating omukono guno 15th like in world over. But also in Uganda 15th October, and we never respect it regionally.
Okay, so this year, having understood the white cane now, mukakasiza ddala omulabi kati omuggo guno ne baba bategetegedde bwe baana bagukutte amanya they need help. That is the most essence of them holding it, even nights and during the day. So now, after understanding that, why then do we choose Bukedia this time round? Have you been celebrating since 2006?
Yes, for many years.
For many years.
So kachimba denzo ganti celebrating mukoro guno region. Kati region this year it is in the eastern. At Bukedia ne Saba, you come and request.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we had the 2 districts in the east. We had Jinja and Bukedia. So Bukedia, one, like it's bid. You come and bid.
Okay.
And when you bid, you are given and there are questions that you ask. There are things that you normally look at. Onokusuza abantu in hotels. How is the environment? Kati tujja ne tukanya nga body ne tukuwa that opportunity, that local government. Hosting this event. So this event eri Bukedia and the omugenyi omukulu gwe tusobola okutwayita speaker ate ava Bukedia
MP.
MP Bukedia.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mugume. Mr. Simon Peter.
Yes.
So what do we expect on that? What usually happens on such a day? What should we expect?
We expect a line of activities starting with when we reach the venue, there is always marching, where blind people showcase independence. That white cane, we march while raising it up as a symbol of being independent. So with that white cane, Brenda doesn't have to ask me while we are at work that take me to a washroom. She can be, even if you leave her here, she can be able to navigate all her way through, so that she identifies obstacles and everything. So on that day, we have a lot of activities. One of them that I've just told you is we are going to have a march with a band. Then we expect also to have eye checkup that shall be done by Tororo Health Center, which will be free of charge.
Okay, so it's a health camp.
It's going to be kind of a health camp. All health services, but
specifically eyes.
Yes, exactly. Those who will be found with any other complications, you will be referred to where you can get the help. We're also going to showcase what blind people, persons with visual impairment, can do. Besides being a person with a visual impairment, what can they also do? We have crafts that that are done in exhibition. Actually,
so you have an exhibition that
exactly for particular crafts or any creativity that has been brought by persons with visual impairment.
Okay.
Then we also expect a social evening afterwards. It because
a cocktail evening.
Exactly. We have. It's like our Christmas actually. White cane is a Christmas for persons with visual impairment, where we celebrate is our day. So we also expect to have different partners. Speaking about a lot of things, it's an avenue where even XLTV, if you get time, we can give you a tent where you can come and tell us what you people do there.
Okay.
So expect such activities. Maybe my colleagues can add on to what I've left out.
Okay. Madam Brenda, you want to add on what we will have on that day? We just want to paint a picture of a person watching on how the day will look like.
Thank you very much. On that very day, we'll have the different members. Okay, the district associations sending their members to come and represent on that very day.
So each district, each association in Uganda will surely be represented.
Yes, and we expect them to, for those that are also upcoming, to do the subscription of membership that very day. Since my colleagues said it's an avenue where people will have time to speak, we'll have the MPs that are intending to represent persons with disabilities will also have an avenue to come and tell us their motives. In one way, they will have some few minutes to do their campaigns. We'll not forget to have some sports for persons with visual impairment. We do have sports.
Okay.
Different activities. So those who will be there will have to will have the chance and opportunity to enjoy and see what we can do. So something that is beyond our disabilities.
Okay. It looks like it will be a very interesting day, Mr. Mugume.
Yes.
We have about 1 or 2 minutes, please. Yes. Tell us what you think we've left out that someone that is watching us would want to know either about the organization or about the event.
One that specifically on the event, we appeal to every Ugandan let's come join us and give us in Okedia how you can participate by giving any support. If this white cane that Brenda was showing you,
how much is that white cane?
Yeah, their totals are around 100,000. Depending on the modalities, but maximally 100,000.
Okay.
You can donate a white cane. You can also give any support.
Okay.
For example, if a drink, and if you're an organization or a company, we appeal to you, come and join us, and by supporting in the area, if you can support, you give us your t-shirts, you can give us t-shirts, you can give us those like you have given us an airtime here. Others can give us airtime to speak on these issues, but also we are raising awareness of the white cane, but also tusaba n'abantu benyini abantu bafariye batamanyikiddwa abalwadde balina obulemu bw'amaaso tumbayisanga bubi. If you find, please refer, but also to other government to accountability on that very day, Mr. of Gender.
Okay.
Abantu abaliko especially those with visual impairment.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Madam Brenda. I want to conclude with Mr. Simon Peter here. So your last remarks to the people watching us, please.
Thank you very much. We're expecting people from all over the country on that day to come and see. You know, my colleague talked of the march. That march is not just a march to enjoy. We are simply sensitizing and creating awareness to the people. You know, there are people who have never seen persons with visual impairment.
Yeah.
So we move around the town to show people that we exist, and with our white canes we can move. This is a symbol of independence and mobility.
Okay.
So please do not message us. And also, I also add my voice to my brother's call to all companies, private entities, and whatever to come and support. You know, that day is a long day. We need to have meals, we need to have drinks,
transport.
We need to have transport for the different state parties or different partners. We need to enjoy that day.
Especially the cocktail. I will come in the evening for the cocktail.
The cocktail contains drinks, eating, dancing, and merrymaking, and all that. So please, without your support, we cannot hold this function.
Okay, thank you so much. Lastly, we have talked about all this, but one would want to understand finally where they can get to you, either social media or any platforms where you're located. We could have numbers, but also what is the theme of this year? Yes, I want us to understand if we have a theme for this year's celebrations. Maybe you can give us the theme, Mr. Mgume, as he's concluding, or you can give us the contact. Okay.
Now, thank you so much for this time you've granted to us. It's not always easy to find time to interact with you on air like this, but when you are given, we are so much humbled. Concerning the theme for the White Canes Day of this year, just like my colleague earlier on stated that we are under World Blind Union. So the theme for this year has a little bit delayed. We're also wondering why. It is always World Blind Union that releases a theme of each year's celebration. So we are still waiting, but in case they release it, we shall communicate earlier on. I hope this will not be our first time.
No, this is the first time. It is just not the last time.
It's just the beginning of marriage. This is our first date. So to continue, you are now going to be our official partners when it comes to this thing. So I also want to add my voice to...
So in 1 minute, please tell us where we can find you and how we can reach out to you. As you say, this is the first engagement, so we'll always come and discuss until the event. So how can people reach out to you in case someone has anything they want to support you or they want to be part of this organization? Give us that website, give us those contacts, and maybe the location.
Now, we are active on almost all social media platforms. You can reach us on our website, which is www.unablind.org.
It is UNABLIND.
unablind.org. That is our website. And on our email, that is unablonline.ug@gmail.com.
Okay.
WhatsApp, you can reach us on WhatsApp. Actually, we are on Facebook as well as UNAB Uganda. Likewise to UNAB at X. We are at UNAB, that is on X. Even Instagram the same, and the rest of the social media platforms.
Okay, give us the number.
You can reach us out on this number. Just a moment. 0777, that means 0777 384513. In case of any contribution, you can call on this number, and then we give you what to follow when you are depositing any support that you will have decided for us.
Okay, so thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much, Mr. Mgumi. Thank you so much, Simon Peter, for joining us this morning. Thank you so much, our viewers, for staying with us. nga twogera ku nsonga people with special abilities. This time round, but there will be people with eye issues, or you like calling them the blind. They will be celebrating their day on the 15th of October in Bukeddia district. Please support and be part of the event. As I said, I will come in the evening for a cocktail. Would you want to join me, or would you want to join them in the morning for band and all through the activities as they have said? Stick to Excel TV, ngenda koma wencha. Era nga twogera ku nsonga endala zikuzimba naye nezizimba eggwanga neziyamba buli omu. Tova ku Excel TV siba bulungi.